Peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses. Welcome to the Rug Pool. I am your host, Darth Flock. If it's your first time sliding here with us, appreciate you coming through. If you're one of the returning gods, welcome back. If you're one of the returning goddesses, can't forget the goddesses, of course, welcome back. All right, this is a subject that I find extremely interesting. Mainly because before I was a studier of the dark arts, if you will, I'm a big movie connoisseur. You know, I've spent a lot of time over the course of my years watching movies and TV shows and shit like that. You know, my favorite shit is pretty much sci-fi action. You know, not really with all the comedy and all the new age corny ass jokes and shit you see. Miss me with all that. Okay. But what I found by studying these texts, peace to the gods in the chat, peace to the god Smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother. But one of the things that I've noticed after studying a lot of this mythology, studying a lot of this shit, you know, some of the esoteric meaning of a lot of the exoteric stories that float around, it's interesting how it all lines up together, you know. And it kind of lets me know, like, you know, there's no, you know, these movie directors don't be that damn. They don't be that original, if you will. A lot of it is taken from mythology, and I don't believe there's anything wrong with that at all. You know, mythology is the basis of pretty much everything in life. Okay, even your life is based on mythology. You have to study the mythos in order to figure out which one of those mythologies line up directly with your life. Okay. Now, he said, please speak louder. Let me turn this shit up real quick. Let me see. Turn the gain up on this motherfucker. All right. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. Mic check. Okay. Now, one of the main themes that we see in a lot of these movies is what? The theme of the constant battle between good and evil. Right? Light and dark. Okay, positive versus the negative. You know, you see a lot of themes of duality. You know, you see a constant struggle between the two poles, right? And when you study mythology, you go back and you see one of the oldest, if not the oldest, known struggles between a positive and a negative force would be the Osirian drama coming out of Kemet. Okay, dealing with the god Osiris, the god Heru, and the god Sut, also known as Set. Now, what I find interesting is this picture right here. Okay, this is not only the premise for the basis of all these movies and shit like that, but every religion, every single mythology that you see, you have to have this right here. You have to, or it don't make no sense. Imagine a like, think of a damn fucking Marvel movie with only superheroes and no bad guys. You know, here's what people don't understand, and maybe people need a refresher on. Okay, you need the dark aspect. It's necessary. In this case, we look at the god Set, right? If we go back to the last live video I did on the mystery session, it was called The Origins of the Great Cosmic Mother, right? And you got the Great Mother Typhoon, right? But you also have her son. This was dealing with the oldest religion that we have, the Typhonian religion, the worship of the Great Mother. Now, the Great Mother had a son named Set, Soot, right? And this was the first, and they you go and you look at the mythology, they became, her first consort that created, whatever. But here's the interesting thing. The son of the Great Mother would eventually become the prototype and the archetype of all future devils, Satans, and demons, and evil forces, and things of that nature. Why is that? Okay. Now, what's interesting is when you go through the history and you look at the history of Set Typhon, and then you look at like how the Typhonian religion in Egypt during the pre-dynastic phase. This is very important because when you look at the history on your average Google search and things like that, you will not see any mention of the pre-dynastic religion. Why? Because we are dealing with the patriarchal religion. So you have to understand the new priesthood who came in and, was reigning in Egypt, created a new mythology and took that son of the Great Mother and had him play the role of Satan, right? Now here's what's interesting. Let me Google something. Let's go to the Book of the Dead. The judgment scene in the Book of the Dead, right? This is one of my favorite images. All right, now let's see if we can get it real close. Can't zoom in on that motherfucker. Timeout. Anyways, you see over here, we have Osiris, we have Tahuti, Ampu, you know what I'm saying? All of the other gods and whatnot, Isis and Nephthys. Well, you know what's interesting about this photo? Here's some interesting information about this photo right here. This is the basis of the United States judicial system. Got a motherfucker on the damn shit with the damn shit on. You got a nigga writing everything down. You got the damn jurors up here, you know what I'm saying, weighing the damn shit out. Simple as that. Okay, this is the judgment scene. But here's the thing. This judgment scene, the weighing of the heart, all of the science that comes from the Osirian drama, his death and resurrection, the basis of the alchemical transformation of the soul's journey here on earth as representative of Osiris, you know what I'm saying, dying and resurrecting. Here's what we got to look at. Okay, so look, Set, also known as Seth or Soot, was an Egyptian god of chaos, violence, disorder, war, desert, sky, and the storms. Okay, all the bad shit was attributed to this specific deity. Okay, Set is the one who, of course, killed his brother Osiris. So this picture right here really made me think when I first seen it. I was like, holy shit, you know, what the fuck? I'm like, it all comes together. Here's in the first place, one of the first places I seen this shit was in a book. Was in a book called Pacts with the Devil. Right? And see, that's some shit you gotta ask your damn self too. Why is some ancient Egyptian science in a book called Pacts with the Devil? You dig? Because even the people who worship this so-called Satan or whatever the hell you guys think it is not even what you think it is. Most people on the outside looking at that type of shit. So anyways, when you see Set being attributed to, here's the thing. Heru, Horus, is the savior of his father. He's the one that has to go down into the underworld to resurrect his father. Help with the resurrection. You know, Isis is the one that does the resurrection, but, you know, it's Heru that is battling his uncle Set to get the throne. We've seen this depicted with the nephew, the rightful heir to the throne, and the uncle. We've seen this depicted in Hollywood in one of the biggest movies that Hollywood has ever made. Who is Set in the biggest Hollywood? What do we got? This movie right here. The Lion King. Okay? You got Osiris, Isis, Tahuti, and baby Heru, Hippocrates. Right? And then you got and then you got Set Typhon as Uncle Scar, right? The whole ass uncle who wanted to he felt like he was the rightful owner, being that he was the brother of, you know what I'm saying, Woo-de-Woo, of Mufasa. Now here's the kicker. And Disney's still coming out with some shit. They still coming out with the same shit. Didn't they just come out with this shit? Movies and mythology. Mufasa, exactly. 2024 king. They ain't even talking about, and who is this? Who is this? This is how we got here. Okay? Peace of the gods. This is the rug pull. This is how we got here. Well, yeah. Why are we rug pulling? We're rug pulling because of a YouTube short. Let's watch it. Okay, hold on. Let's watch the
Fantastic! Another Orion Pack's master plan. I can't wait to hear this.
Wait, don't you want to stop him?
No, I want to kill him! I want to put Sentinel in chains and march him through the mines so everyone can see him for the false crime that he is. I want him to suffer and then to die in darkness.
No. I'm done saving you.
So look, how we get to this rug pull, this specific YouTube short. This specific YouTube short. Why? Why?
Fantastic! Another Orion.
This is Megatron. The bad guy. The devil. The one who everybody, is not fucking with in the damn whole shit. They think he's a hoe in the whole shit. But, I watched this reel, and being that I am who I am, the movie connoisseur that I am, right? And the studier of all the shit, I like to watch movies and break shit down. When I seen this goddamn YouTube short, I was like, I gotta watch this movie. He just called, first of all, hold on. The movie's called Transformers 1, all right? Now look at this. Now look at this. Right here, you see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. This is Megatron and Optimus Prime. And they're showing how their origins of them being cool and them being hella close, damn near like brothers, and the whole origins of the whole shit. How one became good and another one allegedly becomes evil. Right? What is this? This, what I just showed you in the damn Transformers, this is this. You see Scar and Mufasa. One that would be labeled as super good, and then one that would be labeled as the evil one. Okay? You see, in movies, they keep this same cosmic battle, this same struggle between good, evil, positive, negative, light, and dark. They have to put the damn shit in there because that's the real shit. They're like, oh, how do these niggas make millions of dollars, and how are they able to sell these movies like this? Because they're putting in high science. They're putting in high science in these movies. These represent certain archetypes of the collective unconscious, okay? All these gods that the ancient Kamites used to worship were different aspects of one's own self, right? Not real gods, but aspects of one's own self, right? So you got Set Typhon, who acts as the shadow. And they see that you have what's called the ego consciousness in the form of the falcon, Heru. Now, these are battles that we all face every day, all the time. The battle internally between what you feel is good and then that shadow inside of you lurking, saying, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, Seymour, feed me, feed me. Here's the interesting kicker, right? Just like in the Mufasa, and then you have the Lion King, of course, Scar is a necessary evil. It is Scar that forces. This is some shit. This is why when you see the shit in movies, it's depicted very brutally. It's depicted in a form of violence. It's depicted in a form of chaos. Because when the hero begins his journey of individuation, he must face that shadow aspect. Okay? Now here's the kicker. Okay, you go over here, you look at this photo, right? Let's type in something real quick. Because here's the thing. What does it say? Matthew, whatever. Get behind me, Satan, is a phrase from, okay, Jesus talking to Peter after he rebukes Peter, okay? He was talking to Peter, whatever, you guys know the shit. Get behind me, Satan. That is what this means right here. Get behind me, Satan. When you look at a lot of these stories and a lot of these movies that are based on mythology, right? You tend to wonder, why is it, especially when it comes to the Bible, right? Like, we'll just say this. Why doesn't God destroy the devil? Why doesn't Christ, Jeebus, why doesn't he destroy the devil ever? Like when he was down on earth, he was kicking it with cuz, and they were allegedly doing their own, he brung them up. They were tempted for 40 days in the wilderness. Niggas was together. Why didn't Christ do away with Satan? What did the Joker tell Batman? Nigga, you need me, nigga. Who are you saving? What are you saving niggas from if there is no shadow aspect? Who the fuck needs saving if there ain't no goddamn devil? So, you have to understand, Heru goes from a young boy. He goes from a young boy and all this shit, right? What was it? Let me see. The 80 Years' War refers to a historical conflict between. Oh my God, yeah, I'm right. Stop the cap. Fuck the Dutch. Okay. Okay, Horus and Set battle for 80 years. That's how you know that Dutch shit might even be fake. These niggas be just lying, I swear to God. Anyways, Horus and Set battle for 80 years. All right? Mind you, let's go back a little bit. Hold on. Where the hell is he at? Set. Egyptian god. Mind you, this is young Horus, right? Battling goddamn his uncle goddamn Set. Set, grown man, already put his goddamn his dad down. Sent his dad to the shadow realm, nigga. So imagine, a battle between gods that lasts for 80 years. What I'm getting at is when the battle starts in the beginning, Horus is young, if you will. Immature, if you will. Through the course of the battle of the 80-year war, at some point where Horus actually, this was an interesting thing, okay? Check this. Now, this is all mythology. It has to do with the alchemical transformation of the soul. But there was an interesting time when Horus and Set were battling, okay? None of this shit actually happened. Anyways, these niggas is battling it out. Horus somehow, Heru, somehow manages to capture this nigga Set. I'm like, oh shit. He captured cuz, and it's the thing though, they depict all this shit like, oh, fucking Thor got Loki's ass. And then Loki do some weird shit and wiggle out. Anyways, Horus finally, they were battling. Horus captures Set. He binds him and then puts him in the cut and next to his mom and has his mom watch him while Horus go down there and slide and fight the rest of Set's army and shit like that. Okay. Now, in the midst of Horus sliding down there and fighting Set's army, Set ends up saying some slick shit to Isis, or Aset. He says some slick shit to her, like, come on, cuz. We're brother and sister. How you finna do me for your punk ass son? You know what I'm saying? And whatever the fuck he says to Isis, Aset, she looses the bands on Set, and Set wiggles the fuck out of there. Horus, the Falcon, after doing work, mind you, by this time, Horus is fully upgraded. He met with Tahuti, Thoth. Thoth gave him some magic wings and shit, all types of shit. Like I said, it's mythology. Anyways, Horus fly back over there to where his mom was at with Set, and then the nigga's gone. Horus, in rage, cuts his mother's head off, beheads his mom. What the fuck? Cuts her head off, and then dips out and in search for Set, right? Tahuti, a.k.a. Thoth, slid back over there with some magic and shit, put Isis' goddamn head back on and shit, all the shit's, just mythology. But here's the thing. At that moment, watch this. All right. This is the oldest archetype of the Great Mother. This is the oldest Holy Trinity. The oldest Holy Trinity that there is. Okay, this is where it all comes from. You got Osiris, you got Aset, Isis, and you got Heru, right? Now here's the thing. Look what you see. Heru, baby Horus. He all the pictures of baby Horace is, you know what I'm saying, the same pictures you see of goddamn baby Jeebus and goddamn Mary. Anyways, you see baby Horace, right? Back to the damn story. After slicing his goddamn mother's head off, he no longer was baby Horace. Horace had officially became a goddamn man in his bitch. What caused Horace to become a man? The devil. Forced individuation. That was symbolic of cutting the ties with your goddamn mom, getting off the damn tit, becoming a man. Yes, the mythology described it very brutally, but hell, some people have brutal breakups with their parents in order to have forced individuation. You know what I'm saying? Your life is a, you know what I'm saying? Look at the Holy Grail mythology. Look at the Holy Grail mythology. They done made plenty of movies about King Arthur and the Round Table and King Arthur and all that shit. What? Parzival. Parzival mom kept his ass shielded away in the forest, away from all the damn shit. Parzival see two knights randomly striding through the damn forest in armor on they damn horses and shit. Parzival fall, they damn near knock him over. Parzival look up as these two knights go by. He ain't never seen no shit like this in his life. Ever. Because his mom kept him away from all that shit, secluded, right? Parzival run in there to his mom and tells his mom, Mufasa's adopted. Parzival run in there and tells his mom, right, that, okay, I just seen God. And he was riding a horse. Parzival's mom instantly knew that her son was no longer going to be her little boy no more. And he made it his mission. There was nothing his mom could do to stop him from going to the king's court and meeting with the damn King Arthur. Straight like that. So eventually, she made him some goofy ass clothes and he rode off. She tried to sabotage him, for real. She tried to sabotage him. Okay? Kind of some same shit ISIS did. But anyways, it said when Parzival rode off from his mother, one account said he looked back and she fell down and died right there. And he kept riding. Okay? Another account says he never looked. So you have to understand, when it comes to individuation and becoming that, sometimes it has to be forced, and it's not going to be always the prettiest way in which you think it may be. You know what I'm saying? This shit get real sticky out here. Hence why you got battles where always there's some good and evil type shit too. You know what I'm saying? What I seen was I'm looking at the Transformers. One ends up being called the Autobots, right? The other one ends up being, the Decepticons. Autobots, Decepticons. What do you call these? The Divas and the Asuras. The Autobots and the Decepticons. A cosmic battle. What does it say? The Divas are celestial beings who represent good, while the Asuras represent evil. A cosmic battle between these two forces, if you will, being played out. Like I said, when it comes to the mythology, you know, they ain't even original. A, B, or D, A, D. It's the same shit. Okay? Megatron, Decepticon, you feel me? Vertra, and fucking, I think it's Vishnu is the main nigga. The two main ops beefing with each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on. Where was I at? Hold on. So, yeah, when I look at this shit, there's plenty of goddamn accounts of Megatrons out there with their own fucking...
What is it, chocolate?
With their own...
Fantastic! Another right.
Hold on, shit. Hold on. What am I... 3 at?
It's over, Sentinel. You can't escape the truth.
What truth? That I plucked the cogs from your newborn chests? Forced you to mine so that I could pay off the quintessons and live like a king? None of that matters. Because the truth is what I make it. What's wrong, D16? Rise up!
Where the fuck was Optimus at? Where the fuck was Optimus at during that whole shit? See, here's the thing that I find real interesting when it comes to these characters in which they portray as being evil, right? Let's look at Megatron for an example, right? First of all, we're going to get on the person who they had do the damn shit. But what I find interesting in the damn movie is let me see, because they did a really interesting detail that I found pretty cool. Okay, so when the movie starts, right, you look at Megatron as he's talking to everybody and shit, you know what I'm saying, during the beginning parts of the movie. The nigga got yellow eyes. You know? Everybody else in the whole shit got goddamn blue eyes and shit. And during the movie, you see this and the reason why I showed that goddamn last one is because
Well. Don't judge. It's over, Sentinel.
The op Sentinel basically said he plucks the transforming abilities from their chest. Basically, the same shit is what goes on with humans. You know what I'm saying? When you're born down in this bitch, you know, they steal your goddamn light per se. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that shit back. That's on you, you know. But anyways, he find out that fucking all the shit he been believing, he was righteous, following orders, following protocol and whatnot. Where did that lead him? Let me see something. Let me see. Because this don't make no sense. Let me see if I can find this shit.
He deserves to die! Can't you see that?
We're better than this. Don't be like Sentinel.
Pax, you need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
D, listen.
This be the shit that I say that's like, this is why it's called sympathy for the devil. Like, you literally, now that I've seen this multiple times, you can see his eyes turn a little bit more red as he basically is betrayed by the motherfucker who he called his brother. They talking about, oh, we got to stop Sentinel and all the shit, whoop-de-whoop. He got basically all their people down there mining, working, enslaved and shit. All types of fucked up shit. All types of fucked up shit. And it's finally time to hand down vengeance. Vengeance. And they portray
Don't be like Sentinel.
They portray my nigga as being the bad guy for wanting to hand down justice. And then you got the fake ass red, white, and blue Autobot goddamn trying to stop. Man, listen.
Pax, you need to move out of my way before I move you myself.
D, listen. D. No.
Oh, look, hold on.
Why did you do that?
Did they not steal? They do the same shit in every movie. Nigga, is this not some fucking Lion King? Is this not some Lion King shit? Watch this.
No. Why? Why did you do that? Why?
Didn't Scar have Mufasa dangling like that? I swear he did.
D. No.
I'm done saving you.
Now this is what this is interesting. This part right here is real interesting because they show some shit that was incorporated into a whole nother franchise that has the same cosmic twist to it. But watch though. All right. Now check it. It's interesting how at the same time, they showed Optimus down there falling, getting pulled in. He about to get resurrected and become the super good dude, right? Right. Simultaneously, you have Megatron about to kill the main motherfucker that was leading all the damn Autobots, but leading them using deception. You know what I'm saying? So you see the two polarities between light and dark starting to manifest in their fullest shit. Full potential, whatever the fuck you want to say, because Megatron fully just went dark 20 seconds ago in the scene, and Optimus is about to become Optimus. So this shit right here is what you get when you see where his ass at? Agent Smith from the Matrix. Agent Smith, you got another one. You got another case of the Set Horus, good and evil. I can't live without you, can't breathe without you type of deal. Because the farther you go in the damn, Matrix shit, you see it's revealed. I believe it's in the second movie. What's cuz name? The architect. The architect reveals to Neo that he's simply an anomaly, in that every single time he wakes up, every time he takes the red pill and wakes up and gains consciousness, if you will, in the Matrix, simultaneously Agent Smith does the same thing. You know, Agent Smith does the exact same thing. So that was further detailed in the last Matrix movie, where you had, I think it was, what was it? Matrix 4? Yeah, this was detailed in the last Matrix movie, when Neo started to wake up and figure out what the fuck was going on. In that office scene, that you literally see his boss start to tweak out and begin to start shooting his ass. Literally as soon as Cuz woke up. They both woke up simultaneously, because you can't have this super ultimate good without the bad. They're literally one in the same. They're two opposite sides. Can't have no savior. What the hell are you saving from? You know? You can't start a fucking car or run anything without a negative terminal. Okay? It's how shit is. You need a positive and a negative. It's just the way shit is. So, yeah, I mean, being sentient inside of a system like that will be fucked up. But when you really break down what the hell Morpheus was saying, I mean, not Morpheus, what Agent Smith was saying, hell, the nigga had a point.
You ever stood and stared at it, marveled at its beauty, its genius? Billions of people just living out their lives, oblivious.
Did you know that the first Matrix was designed to be a perfect human world where none suffered, where everyone would be happy? And it was a disaster. No one would accept the program. Entire crops were lost. Some believed that we lacked the programming language to describe your perfect world, but I believe that as a species, human beings define their reality through misery and suffering. So the perfect world was a dream that your primitive cerebrum kept trying to wake up from. Which is why the Matrix was redesigned to this, the peak of your civilization. And I say your civilization because as soon as we started thinking for you, it really became our civilization, which is, of course, what this is all about. Evolution, Morpheus. Evolution. Like the dinosaur. Look out that window. You had your time.
You know what's interesting about this scene? The nigga plays both sides of the fence. See, I never really noticed it until right now. Like, all of the shit he's saying right now, he's only saying that because there's two other agents in the fucking room.
The future is our world, Morpheus. The future is our time. I'd like to share a revelation that I've had during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species, and I realized that you're not actually mammals. Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move to an area and you multiply, and multiply until every natural resource is consumed. And the only way you can survive is to spread to another area. There is another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. Do you know what it is? A virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure. Can you hear me, Morpheus? I'm going to be honest with you.
Hey, you know it get real when he take off that damn shit, okay? And he ain't tapped in with none of that shit, with none of the agent. Now he about to tell how a motherfucker really feel.
Hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. It's the smell, if there is such a thing. I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. And every time I do, I fear that I've somehow been infected by it. It's repulsive, isn't it? I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind.
So, oh, shit. Yeah, I figured they would. I guess.